Hi friends, it's Amy Tangerine and I'm so excited to be here at Scrapbook.com with American Crafts. I have a new collection and it's called Stay Sweet and I'd love to walk you through it along with sharing some of my favorite techniques. This paper pad is one of the best items to get because you get 48 sheets of paper. And I'm just going to flip through it really quick so you can get a sneak peek, and then I'll talk you through some of the sheets that I use for layering. The designs are really fun and whimsical. They are a bright color palette, but you notice that they actually have a little bit of a watercolor wash to them. We tried to achieve this gouache look, so it's not quite acrylic, and it's not quite watercolors, it's in between. And you see that you get 2 sheets per design, so 24 designs in this paper pad. Now, when I start scrapbooking, sometimes I let the supplies guide me, and other times I let the story dictate what's going to happen. So if you're inspired by your supplies, perhaps you'd like to choose one of these icons that you want to focus on. This is a quote that you'll see throughout the collection. Looking on the brightest side of life is a choice you'll never regret. I love how that sounds, and we had a lettering artist in Malaysia actually do this, and she is awesome. There's also this one that she did. There are so many beautiful reasons to be happy, which is a great start to any scrapbook layout or mini book or journal. So I am just going to show you here really quick how to do something similar to this layout. Now this layout is layered primarily with pattern papers, very simple techniques here, but layering is super fun and easy, and it's something that anybody can do with a variety of pattern papers. Sometimes people don't feel like they have enough confidence to mix patterns or to do it in a way that seems seamless, but I'm going to show you that you can do it. What I like to start out with first is usually more of a tonal pattern paper. So something like this, if you get the double-sided ones, I like the B-sides of the paper. I'm a B-side kind of girl. So the ones that are a little bit more tonal, not so bright, I'm going to start off with this one just to show you as an example that you can mix your favorite patterns together. So I've got my favorite paper trimmer right here that I'm going to set aside. And what I like to do is thumb through and just pick out a few sheets that I want to put together. And because this cut apart paper has so many different elements, I'm going to make sure that I include it to do my layering as well. And remember, as you go through your paper pad, I like to encourage you to actually use the pages that are your favorite. What I tended to do when I first started scrapbooking was hold on to the papers that I loved so much. And instead of using them, I would hoard them. And instead of being a paper collector, if you use your favorite supplies alongside your memories, you will love your layouts even more that way, I promise. And it'll bring a smile to your face that your favorite supplies are alongside your favorite photos so that you don't feel like you are looking through some of your drawers in a couple years and you see the packs of stickers that you never used. When I look at this, I want to use this as the base page, and then I'm going to cut out some elements from here and from these pages and sort of put it together. And I could even use the back, even though it's just white. You can use cardstock as well, but there are no rules when it comes to creating, so I'm just going to have fun and play around for a second and then show you how I layer in some die cuts as well. Even though I could use a paper trimmer for this, the reason I'm using these awesome Tim Holtz scissors is because I want to not really worry about getting a completely straight cut. It's okay. And I don't want to cut into too many of my other designs here. I have done it before where I use a paper trimmer, and that is totally fine too. But just for my style, I don't mind if it's a little bit off. Trim off this journaling card here with the bike on it. You'll notice a lot of fun icons throughout the collection. This little hedgehog needs a name. Can you guys give it a name? He's so cute. I have a bike at home and it's pink and it's named Pinky. So maybe we should call him Hedgie or something silly like that. You guys can come up with something better, I'm sure. What I like to do too is create these smaller layouts because you could always layer it on another piece of cardstock if you'd like. So I'm going to make it pretty small here. I might even put it into this notebook. And this is how I measure with my little thumbnail, making an indentation and going ahead and using that to cut. So now I'm just going to layer on these elements and take a look at what I have. So it looks like I have a little too many things here for such a small little layout, but I do want to make this into a 2-page spread. I've just decided that'll go into this notebook and journal. What you can do too is if you made these small little vignettes, you could then mount it on a larger piece of pattern paper or cardstock. So what I'm going to do now is grab the adhesive, and what I like to do is put adhesive only in the center of my elements so that I can actually do some fake layering if I needed to. And I'll show you what that means in 1 second. So just in the center, slide it under there. And with this one, I'm going to actually tuck it under the bike so that it looks like it was already there to begin with. And now you can take your die cuts if you wanted and also layer something on top. Or another great thing to layer with are these mini puffy stickers. You can cluster them the same way I did right here. And that makes a little cute element of interest. There's a tangerine in there, a little lemon. The inspiration behind this line was just the fact that everybody should stay sweet. We are all sweet, and the moments in life are sweet that we can extract and document. So just wanted to take all those sweet things and put them together. All right, so those little clusters are there, and I'm going to grab this journal and show you that you can just place it right there. This is a traveler's notebook from Journal Studio that I have some photos tucked away in this pocket that are Instax photos. So, this is a good one. So my son Jack found this rare shell on the beach, and I can't remember what it's called, but people told me on Instagram, and I've never seen one before. I think it's called a sunrise shell, but don't quote me. And so I think it's a really great little thing to put on there because it was so unexpected, and we can do a little bit of journaling right here. So now that I'm looking at this, I see that there's a lot of pink on this side, and I don't quite have enough pink here. So what I want to do is look for an element that I can include on this side, which might be this banner, to sort of draw in your eye so that you can offset the colors. And it's just something that I enjoy doing because I think it makes it look more cohesive. So I'll go ahead and cut the banner. And I like to save all the little bits because you never know when you're going to be able to use it for something else. And I think we're ready to stick some pieces down. This is when I will use the adhesive on the edges because I know that I'm not sliding anything underneath it. So I'll go ahead and make sure it's pretty close to the edge and in the center. Another way to do some layering is to just grab some washi tapes, and these all come in one pack, and they come in fun patterns, and there's this solid rose gold one that I think I'm going to add. So you can add it on top of the photo, and then because I want to balance it out a little bit, I'm just going to add a little strip over on this side as well. I'm going to grab these little heart stickers. These are some of my favorite little tiny stickers that look good on any single project that you're working on because it's just a little detail that you can add to make it more fun. And now I can add my journaling and then this spread is done. Obviously you can see that it's slightly different than this one, and you could definitely use different pattern papers to layer under here if you wanted. And I hope you have fun with layering with my new collection, Stay Sweet. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happiness is life handmade.